Hey, welcome back to Real Fishing and Shooting with Gunner. I'd like to take a minute and talk to you about Hornady's Powered Case Prep Center. This is a piece of machinery that any serious reloader should have on their bench. This thing does it all, and the best part is it's a tank. I mean, it's solid built, smooth as silk, does everything you want, and the best part is you apply pressure to it. And I'll show you how this works. Put your case in here, pop that around about a quarter turn, you're locked in. It's not going nowhere. Switches in the back. Another thing is you hear how quiet it is. Bring it straight down, trim. Now I'm applying two-handed pressure on here, and you notice the motor's not even dying down. Now you don't have to let it go that fast. I just want to show you how it works. Okay, so it's all trimmed. Now we come over here. I shove it in. I'm shoving it in. I'm going to come over here to the primer pocket, shove in as hard as I can. And also the brush. And you notice through that whole thing, and we are completely cased, ready to go. You notice that whole thing, the RPMs on that didn't die down at all. Now I've used the RCBS, and I believe it's called Trim Mate. Don't hold me to that. But if you apply that kind of pressure on that, you almost stall it out. At least the older ones. I will admit I haven't used the newer model. But the older ones I did, if you put that kind of pressure on it, it almost died. This thing here doesn't even, the RPMs barely even drop. I'm not talking any louder than I normally was. You hear how quiet it is. And like I said, it is built like a tank. I mean, this thing is solid as solid gets. Take your tray off here, clean it. Right over there. It's very simple. You have a catch tray down here for stuff. You shut this off. This is something, they put a lot of design into this. A lot of effort into the design, I should say, sorry. Micro adjustable. It's got a lock in the back, a locking nut. So you take it, loosen it up, put your case in there, set your depth right here at the micro adjust, lock it in place. You're good to go. That is so smooth as silk. I mean, pinky, one, you can't beat it. It doesn't kill. I can't stress how much it does not die this motor down. It puts no, I mean, all the pressure in the world you can put on it, and it just continues to run. It's a solid piece of equipment. And I strongly believe if you do a lot of reloading, you need to go get one of these. You can't beat them. If you only do a couple hundred rounds a month, well then maybe not, cost may not be justified. But if you're someone that does a lot of shooting, it's really something you need to look into. Check it out at Hornady.com. Look at it at Midway USA. Just look at one somewhere. We take this on the road for our seminars along with all this equipment and put it on the table. Everything's bolted down, and you, the seminar attendee, are able to come to the play, come to our booth and try all this stuff. You get to try it, not only just the Hornady stuff, who we are sponsored by, you also get to try RCBS, which is over here on the side. Dylan is behind me, to compare. You actually get to see, well, here's the Hornady against the Dylan, or the RCBS, or you get to try all three. Try before you buy. And that's one thing we really stress at our seminars. We push everything that we use. And again, I can't stress enough, this Powered Case Prep Center is definitely something to look into. Or even if you only do a few hundred rounds and you think you may get into it more and more as the price of ammo goes up and up, get it. Get it and buy it, mount it on your bench, start using it. It makes case prep so much quicker. You don't have to sit there with the old the manual type, which you may be able to see in the background there, and crank it with your hand. This is right here. One hand will do it, one pinky will do it, or you can apply both hands as I did and not die down the motor. That's trimmed to length. You come right here. Everything is in one operation. It's done. It's quick. You move on. Definitely something you need to look into. I highly recommend it. And all my buddies that reload love it. Some have bought some come over and use mine. The ones that use mine are going to purchase theirs. So look into it, try it yourself. Look around, look at Cabela's, look at Midway, look anywhere that anybody that sells reloading equipment that would carry this, check into it. Definitely a great piece of equipment that every bench should have. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you later.